On this day, December 16th, history proved that words, protests, and bold decisions can flip the world upside down, sometimes overnight. In 1773, American colonists dumped 342 chests of British tea into Boston Harbor during the Boston Tea Party. This wasn't vandalism. It was a message. No taxation without representation. Britain responded with punishment. The colonies responded with revolution. In 1811, a massive earthquake struck near New Madrid, Missouri. The tremors were so powerful they rang church bells in Boston and briefly made the Mississippi River flow backward. It remains the strongest earthquake sequence ever recorded in the continental United States. In 1838, the Great Trek began as thousands of Dutch settlers in South Africa migrated inland to escape British control. This movement reshaped the region and laid the groundwork for decades of conflict. In 1907, President Theodore Roosevelt sent the Great White Fleet on a worldwide voyage. 16 battleships sailed to show that the United States had become a global naval power. In 1944, German forces launched the Battle of the Bulge, the largest and bloodiest battle fought by the U.S. Army in World War II. After weeks of brutal winter combat, the German advance failed and the war's outcome was sealed. In 1957, the Vanguard TV-3 rocket exploded seconds after launch. The failure embarrassed the United States, but pushed leaders to reorganize the space program, leading directly to the creation of NASA. In 1960, scientists demonstrated early laser technology, opening the door to advances in medicine, communications, and modern electronics. In 1989, Europe continued to change rapidly as communist governments across Eastern Europe lost control. Borders opened. Long-standing regimes fell. The Cold War was coming apart in real time. In 2014, a U.S. government report prompted renewed debate about national security policies adopted in the early 2000s. The findings sparked widespread discussion about oversight and accountability. December 16th reminds us that history doesn't always change politely. Sometimes it changes in public and the world is watching. If you enjoyed this trip down the rabbit hole, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart History for Dumb Times. And if you feel like fueling more historical deep dives, the link to buy me a coffee is in my bio.